Let's get on with the details of those stories now. The Gender Minister, Cynthia Morrison, is assuring families of the missing Takoradi girls that her outfit and the security agencies are doing everything possible to find the girls. Her comment comes on the back of concerns raised by the family members and some civil society groups about what is believed to be the slow pace in finding the girls. Relatives of the 3 missing girls in Takoradi say they are disappointed at the president's loud silence about the disappearance of their daughters. It's been 190 days since one of the girls went missing. 21-year-old Priscilla Blessing Bentum left home and never returned. 2 others, Ruth Love Quason and Priscilla Mantibia Cranche, have also been missing for 81 and 63 days respectively. Police have told us they are still investigating, while the arrested suspect continues to give the police misleading clues. The relatives say the president's silence on the matter yesterday at the presentation of the State of the Nation address is distressing. Rebecca Quason speaks for family of one of the girls, Ruth Love Quason. We'll bring you Ruth Love Quason's voice shortly, but more voices have also joined the campaign to pile pressure on the police to fast-track the processes to reunite the girls with their families. Now, the Western Regional Ladies Press Corps and the Concerned Mothers Association are the latest groups. Nanadra Entia Hagan is member of the Ladies Press Corps.
This morning, we just want to tell the families of that they are no longer. They have the whole of the DRBA, Tampon, and Cancer Road community behind them. They have the whole of the state, the Tampon Metropolitan Assembly of Metropolis behind them. And then they have the entire Western region. They have the women in the media and mothers in the region with them. So they are no longer alone. Their voices can now go far because we've added our voices to them. Because from August 2018 to today, February, the first victim, Priscilla Blessing, she has been missing for almost 189 days. That is very worrying. We don't know how far the families can cry for before they can get to them. So that is why we are doing this, adding our voices to the families, for them to feel belong, for them to feel loved, that they live in a society which cares for them and people who believe and trust the system. And so we are only adding our voices to the powers that be, that indeed the people are no longer alone. So they should do whatever it is to be done to ensure that these ladies or these victims reunite with their families. Basically that.
Yes, I understand that you are calling for the police, the minister, to expedite action where they are. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we are telling them that we are not taking the various assurances state officials and state institutions have, like the police. We know the National CID boss has been here, the gender minister has been here, the member of parliament for the area has also been there to talk to them. We are saying that all the assurances they've given us, we are not taking it with a pinch of salt, but we are keeping our fingers crossed, hoping beyond hope that everything or every assurance they have given us, they mean it, and so they are doing everything that they can in their power to bring the girls back. So that is all. We just want to tell them that it is no longer the family, but an entire community, an entire metropolis, an entire region, and to a larger extent, an entire nation.
How far do you estimate to go with this demonstration? We
are going all the way till we get the day we get some kind of tangible information on the whereabouts of these ladies.
You heard the Nanadra Entia Hagan. She is a member of the Western Region Ladies Press Corps there. Well, leader of the group, Josephine Amos, also presented a petition to the representative for the regional minister.
All available resources with their families. The 3 girls, namely Priscilla before August 2018, while the other 2, Ruth Love Kofi 18 and Priscilla Mantiba Cranche 15, were kidnapped on the 4th and 21st December respectively in the same year. As mothers and women, we are deeply concerned about the sufferings of the parents and their loved ones. We therefore appeal to your high office to intervene in this nerve-breaking matter. The police, we believe, have done and are still doing their best in unraveling the mystery surrounding the kidnappings, but we believe a well-structured and intensified plan could lead to the rescue of the kidnapped girls. The little flow of information to the family on the progress of investigation into the whereabouts of the girls has also taken a great toll on them and the larger community. The pain and trauma of these families are worsened by the general atmosphere of panic, fear, and uncertainty the kidnapping situation has created, and as mothers, we cannot sit idle and silent but to act courageously. Several state officials, including the National CID, the Gender Minister, the Member of Parliament for Sikado Ketan constituency, we hereby through this petition wish to remind His Excellency President Akufo-Addo of his duty to provide security for citizens and all Sunday, and we also wish to impress upon him to openly update us on what the security agencies are doing about the kidnapped girls, and his own commitment in ensuring that the appropriate mechanisms are employed to rescue these kidnapped girls.
That's a mother's desperation. But what answers does the state have for women like her? Let's hear the minister.
The last time I spoke to them, it was like we still haven't got a clue as to where the girls were. Because I haven't seen them, I can't. When I say that they are very safe, I haven't seen them. The last time we spoke to the gentleman, he told us that the last time he left them, they were still alive. And we know that it is not only one person working, there are about 3 or 4 of them working. So once you speak to one person, the rest can move camps. He gave something out that I don't want to speak to it. It's the security who have to speak to it if they do. But I know that eventually it will come out. And so I know that they are working. As I spoke to the chief director here, she was giving me all the assurance that they are still working closely to it. So that is what I can say for now. But to say that I pray in my heart, and my heart tells me that they're safe, and that is what I believe in. But the only thing is that how are they fed is my worry, because when the guys were extorting money from the parents, it was for food and whatever. For now that they haven't taken any more money, who is feeding them is my worry. That between that time and now, if I knew that at least we were getting information, even though we are still waiting for them, my heart will be at rest. But the fact that nobody is sending money anymore and these girls are out there, that is my worry. That who takes care of them? It is a
That is the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, Cynthia Morrison there. Well, we here at JoyNews, together with the families of the girls, are demanding swift action from the police and other state agencies as part of our campaign. The hashtag again is Bring Back Our Tardy Girls. We've not forgotten that hashtag at all. We're still demanding the action from the security agencies. Well, let's get on the phone now and speak to Mildred Siadi Mensah. She is with the Ladies Press Corps and Concerned Mothers Union. Hello, Mildred.
Hello.
Mildred, thanks for your time this afternoon. Yesterday you held you went on a demonstration and you presented your petition to the representative of the minister. Have you had any responses so far?
Not yet, my dear, but we are still hoping we'll hear from the residency and the minister in charge, and for that matter, the president as well.
And one of the things that you say you're disappointed about is the fact that the president did not raise this issue in the State of the Nation address. You are disappointed, but how far have you taken this, your disappointment? Have you engaged any of the representatives of the government to find out why?
It is very disheartening that such a critical and a sensitive national issue was not given attention in the SONA. We are much disappointed as a community, the Abene community, as a region, and as a metropolis for that matter. As a region that contributes a chunk to the population, in terms of GDP and economics. As a region that has a good human resource and we are facing this crisis, we needed the president to give an attention to this very pertinent human resource issue. But it is disheartening. We don't know what our leadership within the region presented, but it is disheartening that we didn't hear anything about this critical or human security issue.
You have been engaging the police in the region. They say they're working on it. Do you have any idea exactly what you want them to do about this story, this situation going
We want them to bring back the girls. We had an assurance the girls are there. It's been months when the assurance was given. What is happening now? That is what we want to know. And we want the girls to come back. We are feeling the pain. The parents are feeling the pain. We want the girls to come back if they are around.
Okay. Mildred, we here at JoyNews have joined in this campaign to find the girls. And let me find out whether or not that and the public show of concern and the responses from the minister, the responses from the region's police has brought any of the parents, any of these mothers, some, relief at all.
My sister, you need to be on the ground to see how parents are suffering, the psychological trauma they are going through. If you have seen any of the videos, look at a parent on the ground crying for the daughter. It is not an easy situation for the families and for communities and for us as mothers or people who feel the pain. We need to bring back the girls if indeed the assurance that they are alive is the case.
Well, Mildred, I'll say a very big thanks to you, but do you know if the group has any next line of action you'd like to share?
Yes, once we have presented our petition, we are giving time, and we need to give them time to work. But within a short frame of time, we think that girls must be brought back as they have assured us that they are alive.
Have you, by chance, heard from any of their friends, any of their people that they used to talk to at all?
Yes, yesterday we were with the parents, we were with the sisters, the families. They haven't heard anything. Even in the metropolis now, picking a taxi is a big issue. The security threat in the metropolis is not an easy thing. We need to work on it.
Mildred, thank you very much. And we continue the campaign. We continue to pile the pressure. We continue to seek that these girls are brought back home. Mildred Seade Mensah is with the Ladies Press Corps and Concerned Mothers Union. They are the people working very hard to help find the girls who have who've been missing for some time. Now, we can get on the phone lines now and speak to Natalia Kwanza. Natalia Kwanza was with the group yesterday during the demonstration. We don't have Natalia Kwanza at the moment. Now, let's get online again and speak to the PRO for the Western Region Police, Olivia Texan. We'll bring you that shortly as and when we have it. We do not have that at the moment. So watching the polls with me gets you